Right. So first, I want to congratulate you in taking this step, officially joining the copy and paste program. So there's three things I could tell you. You could try it and see how it is working out for you, right? The three different things to look out for, or you could even try it. So firstly, we're gonna talk about the notification. When you hear a new trade idea send out, what it is you're gonna get basically is alert on this channel here, right? You're gonna see setups like this. We're gonna use the latest one here, GBP USD buy entry price. You're gonna see take profit one, take profit two, take profit three. It doesn't write TP one, two, or three, but you will have to know that it symbolizes TP. The first one has TP one, the second as TP2, and the third as TP3. So when you get this to the channel here, remember you had to set a notification on your on your phone. Like a ringtone or something you hear loud that you receive a alert. Normally this be from like 6 to about 12, within that time period, Monday to Friday, expect a alert, right? So once you get an alert here, that's where you go to your broker to execute the trading idea, right? So you see GBP USD buy, they look at the entry price, they look at the take profit one, two, and three, and the stop loss remains the same. So that's the alert. You get one alert here, and on WhatsApp, you should be on the public group. You're basically gonna get an alert here as well. To really know if you get the alert, this is the message you would get on WhatsApp. Anytime you see this message comes up, you go to the Telegram, to the particular channel, you look for updates, whether you take profit hit, stop loss hit, or a new idea is sent out. So this here is to notify you. This is the second alert system, right? So keep that in mind. So we're talking about this trade here. Three ways you can approach this, guys. Right? Three ways. All of them risky. Right? So the first way to approach it is we're doing it by the normal way, where you could put TP1, TP2, TP3. So I'm gonna send you a pic. I'm gonna show you a picture here actually, right? Um, that happened today. The GBP USD. Normally, if I had TP1 and 2, it would have been a less amount of profit earned, right? So this is doing it the ordinary way. You're putting TP1, 2, and 3, right? So let me just show you what I mean by that by showing you it on the charts. So this is the GBP USD here. So you can see it reach up to TP2 level and hit TP2. So what I was saying, the normal way you could put it here, TP1 was basically about 33 pips. So on average, if you're trading at a lot size 0.01, that's about $3 and stuff. About 33, like $3.30 profits, right? If you're doing a larger account, if you're doing an account with 400 and below, so or 500, trade at 0.01, right? To get familiarized how the system is working. When that happens and I see profits are coming, but then it could gradually increase your lot size. Now, I'll show you an example here. If you trade at 0.01 and the trade hit your stop loss, how much money you're going to lose on average, right? So if this trade didn't go in our favor, we put our TP1, TP2, TP3, right? But the market's turned and hit the stop loss. I 60 pips. I $6 to one position. That's three positions you're opening. Right? So that's 6 by 3, that's $18 at 0.01. Right? So that $18 you're going to lose on your 400 or 500. So you could come back and take an next idea. Right? Keep that in mind, guys. Very, very important. Right? If you're doing it 0.02, that is 18 by 2. Right? 18 by 2 here, $36 you would have lose on the trade. So always practice proper risk management. Although you're paying a subscription for the month, you have to understand the foundational level. And the only way to do that is to be part of the program, and that's what you're doing today. Right? So let me say Your TP1 hit that $3.30 secure. TP2 is $5 now, right? I'll show you this example here to show you how to get more profits out of the trading idea. And this is something you could test. Instead of putting TP1, you put in your stop losses on the three trades, right? But instead of putting the TP1, 2, and 3, you could put two TP2s and a TP3, right? And that way, you're getting more than a TP1. Like this example here. That's what I did on this example. Now, the disadvantage by doing it in this way is the second way, where you put two TP2s and TP3s. Same three ideas you're opening, three positions on the pair, right? You're just eliminating TP1. Now, if it hit your stop loss, it had cases where trades hit TP1 and a turn hitting our stop loss. If it trading at 0.01 and it happened to hit the TP1 and hit your stop loss, that is a 6 by to $12 you're risking at 0.01. Because you put two TP2s on a TP3, yes, you could get more profit, but still, if it hit your stop loss and it passed the TP1 level and turn, originally, there's three losses you would have on the trade, right? So it's a risk you would have to take. This is an example to show you. We close the 2 at 2 TP2 trading at 0.05. Now, if you have a $400 account, you cannot trade at this lot size because there will be too much leverage on the account. You have to have 1,500 and above USDT to be trading at 0.05, right? Keep that in mind. Very, very important. So that is a second strategy you could use, right? By getting more profits. You put two TP2s or TP3. In cases where you could monitor the trade, you could put three TPs. You understand? But you had to watch what you trade in like an hour or 2 hours to see how it going to close off your trades, right? Because TP3 is very high. So the TP3 is where the money flows. Less risk, more reward. You could see that here. Red is less, blue is more. But for it to reach our level, it's gonna take some time, guys. When I mean time, it could take weeks to reach our TP3 level. So if you want to do the TP2, TP1, it's all up to you what you want to do, right? That takes me into the third strategy you could try using, right? The third strategy is simple. You get 5 to 10% growth in your account, whether it happen in 3 weeks, 2 weeks, um, based on your lot size and the leverage on your account. You get 10%, let me say you start trading Monday, and by Wednesday, you get 10% growth in your account. What you have to do there, guys, is stop trading for the week, right? Stop it. Don't be greedy. Don't run down the trade ideas because sometimes the profits you make with that 10% and I feel you're going Tuesday to make a next win or Friday, that is when the stop losses just hit and you end up losing back that 10% to the market, right? So that is the third strategy approach you could basically try. Now it's all up to you. We just send the signals. You have to take it based on a risk appetite, right? So we have seen a lot of progress. We have seen 10%, 12%, 5% in less than a month, but it doesn't mean to say it's always going to be like that. You're going to have cases where you have losses. Now you're paying a fee for a month. Remember, this is over 4 years experience. This is not something you're gonna get adaptable by a week or 2 weeks time. It's gonna take time. You're gonna have to develop your own strategy as well to maximize on the profits, right? Yes, introductory price is 800 TT, but it's totally affordable. Think on a larger scale, not just 5 or 600 USDT, but 6,000, 5,000 USDT. Applying a strategy with the signals, you could be profitable, guys, right? So the possibilities exist. I do wish you all the best. You could be profitable, right? Just remember, pay attention to using a strategy out of the three. You get 10%, cool it with that for the week, close it off, whether it be 5 to 10%, close it off for the week. That is enough because the rest of trades could be stop losses trades. The second strategy is simple. You basically put TP3 for the three positions or TP2 and a TP3 and you monitor the trades, right? Or you can keep it kind of to the normal way, putting TP1, 2, and 3. Right? So I hope this video was helpful. This is just some stuff on the copy and paste program you all could use. And remember to look out for the alert. Once you see this alert, head over to the app the channel on Telegram and look for the updates here, guys. All the best on taking the signals. Let's try to take it on time and use a strategy, guys. Use a strategy.